Welcome and good day. Let's see, there we go. Getting ourselves settled in on Monday morning. If you're watching this on a Monday, or maybe it feels like a Monday. I don't know. It's a possibility. Some coffee, that'll help. Good morning, Susan. I think one of my favorite things that I found as part of my mindfulness practice is how much more I can enjoy my morning coffee. If I choose to do so. You have to choose. Or tea, if you're a tea person, that's good too. Good morning, Diane. I hope your weekend was delightful. And the jury is still out for this week. We'll see how it goes. I never really know, so I just make an effort to keep moving forward and go with the flow, if you will. And with that, though, what we could also do is find practices that help ground us. So when things do perhaps go astray, because sometimes they do, if we have a grounded foundation, if we have an equal footing, that's going to help us navigate whatever it may be that shows up. Whereas here's an analogy. You know, I love my analogies. Say you're out on a boat, okay, and you're on a lake, and there's other boats around. And if you're just standing on, let's say, a pontoon boat, it's a nice flat boat that is pretty level, and a speedboat comes by, but for whatever reason you don't notice, you're watching the beautiful scenery over on this side, and the speedboat comes by. And if you weren't ready for the wake to come under your boat, if you're familiar with that, it's going to do one of these guys, and you might get off balance. However, even if you're admiring the scenery or enjoying the sun or talking with a friend, if you have that grounded foundation, if you feel that stance, that rooted down, good morning, when that speedboat goes by, like when caca hits the rotating blade, whatever it might be, you're going to have that grounding to be like, oh, okay, I got this. Maybe not every time, but we'll do the best we can, all right? So our practice today will explore a few different ways to invite a bit of grounding into your day and the practices you can take with you, okay? So what we'll do is sit here, floor, couch, chair, whatever makes the most sense to you. And finding a place beneath you to settle in. And the gaze can be soft or invite your eyes to close. Invite a breath in. Breath out. And here, just a few more breaths just to arrive. And as you continue to breathe here, draw your awareness down to your feet and your legs and your bum. And feel the places on your body that meet the support beneath you. Notice any textures of the foundation beneath you. And here, notice if there's any places where there's perhaps more or less pressure depending on how you're sitting. And as you draw your attention here to where your body makes contact with the foundation, the floor, and the earth beneath you, this itself is a practice of grounding. Beginning with noticing where you are, and then becoming aware of the places on your body that root down into the earth. And if this is something that you practice, say consistently, maybe not daily, but several times a week, this will become easier and easier to drop into, and feeling those places, feeling yourself land in this spot. And that grounded foundation beneath you, this mindful seat, from the base of the spine through the crown of the head, sit tall. Just have an inhale run up the length of the spine. Invite a breath in, feel the spaciousness. As you find the top of your next inhale, and feel the softness of the exhale. And can you imagine your exhale softening the jaw, softening your shoulders? In this grounded, mindful, tall seat, become very interested in your breath. Continue to notice the movement that accompanies your breath. And tune into any sound that comes with your breath. Perhaps there's a difference in temperature, and finding a coolness on the inhale. And the warmth on the exhale. Your breath is a tool that you always have with you. And taking time, wherever you might be, to tune in, to become aware of your breath and the qualities of your breath. That breath is a tether. It brings you to the present moment. And if you feel like you're scattered or unbalanced, few rounds of breath can draw you back here and now, where you can root into the practice of being present. Maybe even feel grounded where you are. And if you need more of a reminder, and sometimes we do, you could add on a mantra. Something simple like, I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Here in this grounded, mindful, tall, breath-filled seat, I invite you to tune into a little bit of a guided visualization. Bring your mind's eye down to the base of your spine. Your sits bones, where your bum connects to the earth. And here at the base of your spine, there's a wheel of energy, the lowest of the chakras. In Sanskrit, Muladhara chakra. In English, root chakra. As you allow your awareness to hover here at the base of your spine, imagine an orb of energy swirling at the base of your spine. And then color that orb of energy red. A red orb of energy swirling at the base of your spine. And this earthy, grounded energy, lower portion of our body, and connects us to our foundation, and to our primal needs for shelter and support. Bringing awareness here to Muladhara chakra. Honoring the space, giving it energy. Then imagine that red light, this orb of energy, traveling down the length of your legs. And this energy traveling down through your floor and your foundation, finding its way all the way to the earth. And perhaps even imagine this as energetic roots sinking into the earth. And take the next bit of time here in this mindful, grounded seat to feel that connection between your Muladhara chakra reaching down into the earth and connecting. An exchange of energy. And from this base, this foundation, and being able to expand with breath and light as you extend through the crown of your head. Rooted into your practice, filled with breath. Invite a breath in and out. And this wheel of energy, Muladhara chakra, it's always there. You can choose to connect to that energy, layering on to that feeling of where do I connect with the earth? Digging in and digging deep when you feel off balance. With an inhale, roll your shoulders up around the ears. And exhale them down the back. And perhaps notice if your spine had begun to do anything weird in your seat. That's just something to be aware of. And taking your time here. You can linger as long as you'd like, or begin to gently blink the eyes open. So the practice of grounding, you can do it in your home, you can do it at the store in line, you can do it sitting waiting for your car to be fixed, I don't know, whatever that might be. But grounding can also be done. Say you're at home, you have some time, you can go outside without your shoes and find the earth. It's called earthing or grounding. And when we connect to the earth with our bare feet, this can also be done on cement or brick because those are natural materials, but the earth itself is the best. So we find ourselves with our feet in the grass and the earth. That releases negative ions out of our body, and we release energy through our feet, right? So it's a nice way to have another layer to that practice. So whether it's grounding physically, noticing where you are, using your breath as that guide back to the present moment, a mantra of any sort, simply words you repeat in effort to bring the mind present, and it can layer into something like, I am breathing in, I am breathing out, or I am grounded, I am present, finding something that suits you. And then if that energy layer speaks to you, right? The idea of these energy wheels through the body, beginning with our root chakra, you can layer that into your practice. And finding something that works best for you, right? Not trying to shove your foot into a shoe that doesn't quite fit, but instead putting one on and being like, oh yeah, I could walk around with this. A delight to begin my day and my week with you. I appreciate you and your time. Perhaps sharing a bit of coffee or tea with me, who knows? If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and let me know. I'd love to chat. Have a beautiful day. Stay grounded. And until our paths cross again, my friend, be well and namaste.